Hi everybody, I'm Melody Novak and I am here to do my demonstration speech, and I chose to do it on the Sensational double layer pumpkin pie because it is Thanksgiving, and I thought I'd show you how to do something a little bit more snazzier than just your basic pumpkin pie. So the ingredients that we are going to start out with is you need a 4-ounce cream cheese, sugar, milk, an 8-ounce container of Cool Whip, some instant vanilla pudding. You need 2 packets of these, the 4.5 cup serving size, a can of pumpkin pie, and then ground cinnamon, ground cloves, and ground ginger. And so, so first we'll start off in a small bowl. You take the cream cheese, the 1 tablespoon of milk, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. And it's easier if you melt, not melt, but put in the microwave for 15 to 20 seconds to soften the cream cheese, and then that way you can mix the cream cheese, the 1 tablespoon of milk, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and then 1.5 cups of Cool Whip. And I've just done that ahead of time to save time. But you mix that all together, and you'll also need a pie crust, and you can either use a graham cracker crust, or this is a shortbread crust. So you just take your mixture of the cream cheese and you put it in the bottom of the pie, like so, and you kind of spread it around and get an even layer. So this is your first layer, and I made this pie yesterday and it turned out delicious. So that's what it should look like for your first layer. And then in another bowl, you are going to want to mix 1 cup of milk and the pudding mix, and you kind of have to whisk it together. So, and it's going to get it's going to get pretty thick. And that's okay, because then you're mixing other stuff with it. The pumpkin makes it a little bit softer, but you kind of want it thick because then it'll help it set better. And this is a no-bake pie. You just, after you put it all together, you put it in the fridge for 3 hours to help it set, and then you can serve. So you could even make it ahead of time so that you can work on other things for your Thanksgiving dinner. And I think because it's not just your typical pumpkin pie, you can serve this at other events as well. So it's almost like a cheesecake. So it's getting thicker. I'm going to add the last of the vanilla pudding mix. And then you want to add the pumpkin. So we'll take it's a 16-ounce can of pumpkin, and you put it in the bowl. You kind of whisk that together. And then in a separate bowl, I mix together 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of ginger, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of the cloves. So, and then you just add that into your mix. And this is such an easy pie, it's ridiculous. So it should be like that consistency, just kind of plops, pretty thick. And then you add it on top of your other layer. I could have used a bigger spatula. So a note of that. Use a bigger spatula. And then just spread it around the pie crust. I usually put it to the very top of the pie crust. So it's a 6-ounce pie crust, so it's not very deep. So then you just kind of spread it evenly. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Spread it evenly. And there is your sensational double layer pumpkin pie. And so, and just let it sit in the refrigerator for 3 hours or till the next day and serve up to your friends and family. They're gonna love it. So happy Thanksgiving. Thanks.